Hey, welcome back. Sports Unfolded NBA rankings. It is back. It is a new season. The big dog in the house. Kenny, how are you tonight?
We back, baby. We
You're
back.
back. You could keep us down for so long, man, but we had to bring it back. Really excited about the rankings and where we were at this week. So obviously, a lot has gone on the past couple weeks, my friend, but it is basketball. It is back. I guess before we start, Kenny, in season tournament, what do you think? Do you like it?
I'm loving it.
Right?
I'm loving it. It's like playoff basketball.
Oh my goodness!
It's
Last
just
night,
like
yeah.
playoff basketball.
You tell me you didn't feel a little sense of loss last night when the Celtics went down to the Pacers because you're like, I was looking forward to going to Vegas. I wanted to see that.
Thank you. Right? They need to know that was Game 7. They didn't play like it was Game 7, but it was, and so.
So I think I like it. I think the league did a great job. Maybe a little bit of change next season with the point differential thing because I feel like teams try to run up some stuff. So maybe they do something different there. But yeah, I think it's an improvement over the league. But let's look at these rankings that you put out and see where we're at. And we'll start off with some question marks, Kenny, because I always got to have some kind of questions. So you got the Philadelphia 76ers at 5.
Yeah.
OKC Thunder at 4. Denver Nuggets at 3. Minnesota Timberwolves at 2. And the Boston Celtics at number 1. I think it's 3 weeks straight now. Questions I have, Kenny. Orlando, 14-6. Milwaukee Bucks, 14-6. Why are they not on this list?
It's tough. It's tough. It's tough, but I don't think they're gelling Orlando is hot. Milwaukee
beat the number 1 team on this list
yet.
Right?
True.
So
true.
It's true. Okay, right? So I don't know, Kenny. I don't know. There might be some people out there questioning that and why we're where we are, but I'm going to give you an opportunity, right, to at least tell us about these top 5 teams, and then maybe people will understand and be able to figure out why we put them where we put them. So at number 5, we got the Philadelphia 76ers. They're 12-7. They've lost 2 straight. They are 4th overall in offense, 120.1 points per game. So you think about they're a scoring team. Plus 7 in the point differential, which is 3rd overall in the NBA. And they're 5th in blocks, 6.2 blocks. Obviously led by Joel Embiid, 32 points, 11.2 rebounds, 1.9 blocks per game leads the team. Tyrese Maxey. We thought they were going to struggle a little bit with the Harden loss. This kid stepped in. He's leading the team in assists, 6.7 assists per game. Robert Covington chips in with 1.4 steals. Next 3 games at Washington, Atlanta, and then Washington at home. So good chance to go 3-0 this week. Maybe stay in this top 5. But what do you like about Philadelphia, where they're at, and why they're ranked 5th, Kenny?
You took it all from me, all my notes.
But I'm sorry, my friend.
You took all that was all my notes. These guys can run. Maxey is doing an excellent job ever since they told him, hey, you have the reins, you're our point guard, you're the leader, make things happen. He goes out, he scores 50 points, 50-something points.
Yeah. Kids on a tear.
Kids on a tear. Kids amazing. And Embiid last week had his 6th triple-double, 30, 11, 11, and that was against the Lakers. So,
yeah, listen, 1-2 combo. Question would be, Kenny, can they sustain it? Do they need a third guy? Because, right, all these teams now, you think about big threes. Everything comes in threes now in the NBA.
Yeah, everything comes in threes,
Right? Do they need to go out and make a move at the trade deadline or figure something out to get another piece if they're going to try to win the chip this year?
If they can keep Tobias Harris and he keeps doing what he's doing, because he's pretty good. He's been pretty good. Getting rebounds, getting putbacks, shooting. He's been pretty good. So if he continues to flourish, they're going to be a good team. They're going to be good in the playoffs.
Yeah. And listen, if Oubre doesn't get hit by a car, I mean, he's just got to avoid traffic now going forward.
You really think he got hit by a car?
don't know, maybe that's the way they got him to. Maybe he had some disciplinary things and they wanted to set him. I don't know. Couldn't find any wherever he's going in a parking lot or anywhere, there's probably cameras. So I don't know.
So I got a question. How do you get hit by a car and you walk back home pushing a bike? Walk back home, pushing a bike. Wouldn't you be like, yo, I need an ambulance?
Something.
Exactly, because Philly, they
yeah, they a little crazy over there. But
yeah, sorry, Philly.
I don't know. Yeah. Oh boy. Orlando, Milwaukee. If you were going to say which one of them passes them this week, Sixers don't win all three. Let's just say. Do we see one of those two teams in the top 5?
Yeah.
Philly's probably the team most on the edge of fall. I know they're 5th, which sounds like Captain Obvious here, but I got a feeling, right? Like these are 3 winnable games. There's really no need for them to fall out if they can win those 3. So hold on, right?
They have the easiest December schedule out of all the leagues, other teams.
So we'll see, man. I like Philly. I do. I like Maxey. I think that kid's going to be make some noise.
Yes.
But this is a fun young team, my friend, right here. The Oklahoma City Thunder, 13-6. They've won 2 straight. 5th overall in offense, 119.7 points per game. They're going to light it up. We know Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He leads the team in points at 29.9, 6.3 assists, and 2.4 steals. And then this one bothers me a little bit, but we're gonna talk through this too. Chet Holmgren, 8 rebounds and 2.2 blocks per game. Now, Kenny, before we get into the OKC Thunder, let me ask you this question.
Yeah.
Do you consider Chet Holmgren a true rookie?
No, I don't.
So do you agree with that in the NBA that they do that? You missed your rookie year, so they give you a second year as a rookie?
It's kind of
don't stand a fence with this one.
He never played in the NBA. He never played one game in the NBA for NBA season, so he doesn't know nothing about the NBA life.
I'm a little disappointed in you. I don't like it. It's second year, man. You are building your body up now. You're getting ready. You're a year. No, get out of here.
He said that's cheating.
That's cheating. Next 3 at Houston, Golden State, and Utah. Houston playing very good basketball, which we expected, right?
Yes.
Ime Udoka went down there. We said, watch out for those guys because he can get some things out of them. We know the Warriors. I mean, they're hot and cold, but so this might be a tough week for them. But legitimate superstar in SGA. Yes.
The only problem I have with Oklahoma is they turn the ball over. They're second in turning the ball over, which is terrible. They need to secure the ball. SGA, he's second in steals, 2.6 per game. These kids are fun to watch.
Yeah. And what was it, the Lakers game where he was battling LeBron?
Yeah.
Right. Yep. And he stood tall. Like the kid didn't back down. It didn't there's no right. Nope. This kid's a legit star. And if they can get Chet Holmgren, AKA he's sophomore, not a rookie, but anyway, right. If that kid can produce what they expected him to produce when they drafted him last year, they've got a legit 1-2 punch. Who's their third guy, Kenny? Is there a third guy that we should be looking for on OKC that can possibly help them?
That's what they need. That's what they need. I mean, yeah, that's what they really need. Is a nice veteran that comes off the bench, or just to stick with them and say, "Hey guys, get this together, get that together."
Yeah, I love them. I really do. I think they've built this team right.
Yeah.
It took them a while, but they built the team right. So we'll have to see. Can they hold on in the West? Because the West is tough. I mean, Denver here at 3, 14-7. They've lost 1. Nikolai Jokic, forget about it, man. Just 29 points, 12.8 rebounds, 9.8 assists. leads the team in all three. Kentavious Caldwell Pope, 1.7 steals. Peyton Watson, 1 block per game, leads the team. Tough week, though, at the Clippers, then Houston, then at Atlanta. How long can Jokic continue to carry this team with Jamal Murray, right? That injury, and you start to worry a little bit about some of that. Last year, stayed healthy, get to the finals, win it.
Yep.
We know when Jokic has to be just the guy at some point, right? Those skills can only take you so far because you need guys that can hit shots and be able to produce. Can they sustain this, Kenny?
If they get the right guys, I don't predict them to go to the championship again because they lost some key guys. They lost some big key guys. Okay. I mean, they average 134 points a game, which is outstanding, which is crazy, right? And they're 13-0 when they lead in double digits. So they can score, but like you said, their bench is suspect. They got some guys that they kept, but other than that,
right? Even the starters, though, Porter Jr., he's been injured off and on. Yeah. I mean, you'll question that as well.
Yeah.
I don't know if they could do it again. I don't know. The West is going to be tough.
Yes.
And the teams you expect to be there right now aren't. So it's just a matter of time, but some of those teams get better.
Mr. Triple-Double, 36, 13, and 14 last week.
It's just unreal, right? Unreal.
Joke is a beast, yo.
I just don't get it, too. And, right, you look at him and you sit back and you go, this guy? Right? Like, that's the guy. Yep.
Stretch the 4, shoot the 3. I'd be like, what does he do? Oh, never mind.
Yeah. And honestly, he's figured a way to keep his body in shape.
Yep.
Now, right, you saw that last year, this year, right? It's not, he comes in a little heavy, and now he seems like he's figured it all out. All right, there's another team that's kind of hot right now, Kenny. Minnesota Timberwolves, 15-4 overall, 4 straight wins, 6.9 in the point differential, which is 4th overall in the NBA, 105.9 points allowed, 2nd overall. So we know defensively we expected that. 6.3 blocks, which is 3rd. I will say this. Another star that we have to look at, Anthony Edwards, leads this team in points, 26.2, also in steals at 1.3. Rudy Gobert, quietly, right? 11.6 rebounds, 2.4 blocks. And Mike Conley, the old veteran, right?
Yeah.
6.2 assists. I like the makeup of this team, but I would question this, Kenny. Yes, they're 2nd right now. Can they sustain it? Is this because Anthony Edwards has finally taken the next jump to superstardom?
Yeah, he's a superstar, no doubt about it. But they need more offense. Yes, they won without him last week, but they need more offense. More people to score.
Yeah, listen, I think him being in the on Team USA definitely helped him.
Yeah.
Because I think A, it opened some eyes, but B, I think he gained so much confidence playing against, some of the best in the world and what he was able to do. I agree with you though, right? The NBA is about scoring.
Yeah.
Like we know Boston, listen, the year they went to the finals, they had the best defense, but then you faced one of the best offenses and somehow it beats you 4 out of 6 games.
Yeah.
And that's where I think Minnesota, to your point, has struggled because we know they can stop people.
Yeah.
And Gobert's one of those guys. He's that guy.
Yep. And Cat too can stop people.
Yeah. We don't even think about Cat on this team, right? And they've got their 3.
Exactly. But Naz Reid ain't going to do it. I'm sorry. Naz Reid ain't going to do it. You know what I'm saying? You can give him minutes, but he ain't going to do it.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah. Yeah. It's going to be an interesting. I mean, and again, Denver's still the West. That's what I'm saying. You got OKC, who's trying to rise. Denver, who's the defending champion. You still got Golden State out there, Phoenix out there, the Lakers out there, right? The Jazz, right?
Jazz.
So I'm curious to see how long Minnesota can hold on to this spot because I feel like they're going to start to again that offensive deficiency is going to hurt them at the end of the year here.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about this number one team, my friend. That's the Boston Celtics, 15-5. They did obviously lose their last game to Indiana, but they are the number one team in point differential, 8.4 points per game, fourth overall in points allowed at 108.1, second overall in rebounds, 47.5. So you look at it, you're like, wow, right? Listen to his next three: Cleveland, then Cleveland, and then Orlando. Cleveland back-to-back on the road, and then Orlando. Or at home. Sorry, that's like a sandwich thing, yeah. Jason Tatum, 27.6 points per game, 8.9 rebounds. Derek White leads the team in assists at 5.3. Jaylen Brown and steals at 1.2. Kristaps Porzingis, 1.7 blocks. Why are they number one for you, Kenny?
Oh, because they can score. They can score. And they won games without Porzingis. He's been out. He should be back soon. They're just a monster. The concern about is the bench. The bench. They're 9-0 at home, which, if you could believe, they're 9-0 at home.
Yeah.
And Houston's 8-1 at home.
Wow. Right, you got to win at home.
You got to win at home. So they're 9-0 at 1. And Sam, can we talk about Sam Hauser? Can we please talk about
Absolutely.
Sam Hauser and how much of a sharpshooter he is for the corner, shooting 56.9%? Go ahead, Sam Hauser. I knew Sam Hauser was.
My fear with this team, Kenny,
is the bench.
The bench and Kristaps Porzingis, because we see these injuries, and last year fully healthy, the numbers we know he can put up. They don't win a championship without Porzingis.
True.
I truly believe that.
True.
I think they need him because of the element he adds from a size standpoint, a defensive standpoint.
Yeah.
How do you protect him? And I'd like to see more out of Jrue Holiday. I still feel like he's not meshed well yet with this team, where they should be dominant right now. Kenny, 5 losses. I know it doesn't seem bad, right? You're talking 20 games, 5 losses. How great. There's really no reason this team shouldn't be probably 2 losses. They have that much talent.
You're right, yeah.
But now these injuries, Jrue Holiday has kind of been like, when I looked at the numbers, I'm saying, how's Jrue Holiday not lead this team in assists? That's why they brought him in, to be that facilitator, to be the guy that leads. Derek White, it's a 0.2, so it's not like, oh my gosh, but still, you would think Jrue Holiday, 7-8 assists with a Tatum, with a Brown, with a Porzingis, like you're like, he should be getting the ball everywhere to these guys.
Yeah,
that concerns me.
Yeah, it's like a if who brings the ball up, who's going to bring the ball up? What is it? Point guard by committee?
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like what they did there. I'm still a little. I think Mazzulla's a good coach. I don't know if he's a championship coach. That's where I don't know if I feel like when push comes to shove in the critical moments that he's going to make the right call, the right decision, and put these guys in a position to win. And you saw it last night.
Yeah.
And I know this is the one thing Ron hopped on, in our chat earlier, but if you look at it, there was opportunities where they could have overtaken that game and pretty much blown the doors off.
Yeah.
And he couldn't figure out a lineup towards the end that could get it done. And we still saw the Jaylen Brown turnover machine late in the game, right? We still see some of those things that highest paid player in the league you wouldn't expect. I don't think they remain at number 1 next week. That's my call. I mean, again, you make these rankings. I'm just telling you right now, you lost to Indiana. It's not a good look. It's not a good look.
Not a good look at all.
So, I mean, let's look at this top 5 before we go into a little bit more here. And that was the top 5 for this week. Celtics remain at number 1. Minnesota Timberwolves at 2. Denver Nuggets at 3. OKC at 4. Philadelphia 76ers at 5. Kenny, Orlando, Milwaukee. Which one's getting in next week? Talk to me.
Orlando.
Orlando gets in next week. Probably knocks out who?
OKC.
OKC. Yeah, you still got the love for Philly. All our fans out in Philadelphia. Kenny's giving you love.
Yes.
He's not going to give it up. He's going to give you love here in Philadelphia. So that's what we do. All right, my friend. So that's our rankings, but we like to have a little fun on this show before we end. We got some people out there live joining us. So if you want to join in and you know the answers to these, a couple trivia questions for you, Kenny.
All right, I'm ready.
And do you know, Kenny? We bring it back. Do you know? All right.
We back, baby. We back.
First question.
Mm-hmm.
Which franchise was the last franchise to win a championship in Minnesota? So we're saying the Timberwolves right now, second on your list, have a shot to win a championship. Which Minnesota franchise was the last to win a championship? And if you know the year.
Oh, that's it. That's easy.
That's an easy one.
Minneapolis Lakers.
Minnesota.
Oh, hold on.
Minneapolis.
Hold on, wait. What's the question again?
Which franchise from Minnesota last won a championship?
Which franchise?
Yes.
Whoa, which franchise? Oh, see, you got me. Okay. Ooh, which franchise? I don't think the Lynx won. So I'm gonna have to go with the Twins.
Okay. Well, you got that right.
Kirby Puckett, baby. Kirby Puckett.
You know what? Yeah.
Wow. Whew. Thinking, how old was I? I'm thinking 87.
So they did win in 87, Kenny. But, oh, man, 91. 91.
91.
So they won in 87 and then 91. 91. Timberwolves, Minnesota Wild, Minnesota Vikings, all have won 0 championships. The only franchise to win in Minnesota has been the Twins. But good. All right. You got 50% there. Not bad.
Wasn't Kirby Puckett on that team? 91, Kirby Puckett? No?
Oh, very good. All right. Second, do you know, Kenny?
Yeah.
Which NBA franchise has had the most MVPs?
Oh, jeez. The most MVPs. Ooh. This one,
Gotta get a little. Hold on, we gotta. You know what we gotta do, Kenny? This is what we gotta do. So a little music to
get the little Jerry music. Yeah.
Which franchise has the most MVPs in NBA history?
I'm going with the Celtics.
Oh, too right, my friend. But Kenny, who was the last Celtic to win an MVP?
Oh, Kevin Garnett.
In what year? Kevin Garnett. 07?
Yeah.
What you going with?
07, 08, yeah.
Try again, my friend.
Wait, hold on. The last Celtic who won the MVP.
Yep.
Last Celtic to win the MVP.
That would be Mr. Larry Bird in 1986. Kevin Garnett did not win an MVP that year with the Celtics.
What the hell did he win?
Maybe in the finals.
Oh! You're right.
But not the season, my friend.
You're right.
Not the season. All right. Hey, you still listen.
You're right.
2 for 2, technically. 2 for 2. You just didn't get the second part of it. All right. Last one, Kenny. Do you know
Mm-hmm.
Which NBA franchise has the highest winning percentage in NBA history?
Spurs.
You 3 for 3 tonight. Holy cow. Look at my guy, my NBA guy. Holy cow. 603 win percentage, 2,283 wins, 1,502 losses. Obviously, had a great run with the Duncan and Robinson and all those guys. So, yes, you are correct. Do you know who's second and third? They're actually tied right now.
Second and third. Oh, that's
this doesn't count. You went 3 for 3 tonight. Be proud of yourself, Kenny. That deserves a little bit of this. Very good. Take a bow. Take a bow. Good job.
Thank you. Thank you.
3 for 3. All right, I'm going to give it to you. 2 greatest franchises in NBA history. Celtics and Lakers, both tied at 592 in second.
Wow.
So right now, if you think about it, one of these franchises will be ahead and take over this season. But the Spurs, right? Crazy to think about. Unreal. Pop. Kenny, I want to thank you for taking some time to break down the NBA rankings for all of the fans out there tonight. If you are joining us, follow us on that ticker there. It tells you exactly where you can follow us. Watch us every Friday night, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Rhode Island Broadcasting for a regularly scheduled program where we break down all of the top sports stories going on in the world today. We are on everything from Instagram to MeWe to Twitch to Twitter to Facebook. We're on everything. Check us out. Follow us. Like these rankings. This guy's put a lot of work in. NFL rankings coming out later tonight as well. So continue to follow Sports Unfolded. Share our show. Follow our sites. The big dog back for NBA rankings.
We back, baby. We back.
We will be back again soon to break them down again. I will see you soon. And all we ever ask for every single show is peace on earth.
Peace.